is how I feel about it. I'm pretty sure. So obviously, everybody been wanting a Switch 2, Switch Pro, Switch whatever for. I mean, last maybe 2 years because the Switch kind of hit a cap where it's like, all right, there's only so much it can do graphically, but yet there's still fun games coming out for it. Uh, During that time, they had to have been producing more Switch 2s. Like they were just churning them out. All those execs that we're talking about in like 2019, 20 or 2022, 2023, they were already in the board meeting with the device. Like, hey, Nintendo shopping around, and then X company was like, yeah, okay, this looks like a cool product. Of course, we want to do this, whatever. That was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and that was finished. So of course, they're gonna be churning these things out and then creating like a scarcity. They rode the wave of the tariffs. They said, oh, it's gonna be tariffs. They might be $700-800. They were even able to probably raise the price because it definitely shouldn't be $450. I'll say that out the gate. It should be a $399 product, but they probably were like, all right, so they scared, all right, $50. Because if they had done $499, probably wouldn't have sold shit. But I know when you can. That's a weird price point. I know when you can squeeze an extra $50 out of people.
They raised the prices of the accessories.
Yeah, accessories are higher now, so
Games are higher.
Yeah. 80 smacks. Now the device, you say you haven't had a great experience with it thus far, but for like the week I've had it, it's nice. It's I already had enjoyment out of my Switch 1. This just for somebody who's waited this long and have had a Switch for 5, almost 6 years, and was like, finally, graphical update. The games that I bought that clearly don't work on here now work because they come with free upgrades and performance upgrades. So that's cool. And then who knows how many games are finally going to get that portable port that we want. I want Red Dead 2 on the go. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't
I feel, well, the thing I've noticed is that I don't feel like the system's been pushed yet. Like,
is it supposed to be like as powerful as a P4 Pro?
Something like that. So like a P4. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But what was your take on it?
It just felt the same to me. Like nothing really changed. They didn't even change the UI. They didn't even try and make it look different. And we booted it up, and then it was just like, all right, we're here. And then it just felt, for as big as a deal as they made it, it didn't feel like something new and innovative. And I just think that, and they were like, all right, well, we gotta appease the shareholders. Was gonna guarantee sell. And then they're like, oh, let's just I'm pretty sure at some point that was the Switch Pro.
Probably.
And then they had to be like, oh, we gotta put something new. I don't know. It did, like, when I first got the first Switch, there was like a lot of excitement because it was something new, something crazy.
Yes.
It was innovative. And even the Wii U felt different, right? Like the Wii U felt cool. Even the Wii felt cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the GameCube felt cool. The N64 felt cool. The Wii was doing as crazy as the Switch 2 is.
I remember never getting a chance to get to a Wii. Yeah.
And then what happened later? Like, it stood in people's closets. Like, nobody ever played it after they got it.
And so you just said exactly what, like, we forget that, like, Nintendo is like this weird coin where it's like on one side it's all this cool stuff, but then at some point the other coin, like the other side, flips, and we always make them the butt of the joke for whatever reason, because we always compare it to like Xbox or PlayStation, but it's always been in its own lane, right? The Switch One. Now the Wii was fantastic. I will say the Wii was fantastic, but it tanked. The Switch One was the first time they ever, in my personal opinion, captured that much lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
I still say it was like the best console they've ever created.
I agree.
And it might even be one of my favorite, if not my favorite console ever created. Like,
I agree.
Hands down.
I agree.
They've never had that much.
You had a home console that you could take with you.
The first hybrid.
It was crazy.
It was insane. And I showed up 2 years late. I was in the middle like doing stuff, and I knew the Switch had come out, but I was like, oh, Nintendo doing the thing. And then like 2018, 2019, like late 2018, I was like, yo, what is it? Wait, what happened? Wait, what did they
I
pull
got
off?
it the day it came out because people were talking about. I didn't
They're
even
playing
realize it had
Skyrim
came
on a
out.
plane. It's crazy. You did, yeah.
No, I didn't realize it had came out, and then I posted a status, and everybody was like, "You're not gonna be able to get one. It's sold out everywhere." And I was working at an office at the time, so I took my lunch break, and I went into Best Buy, and I had bought it. Somebody was trying to sell me one for 600 or some shit,
Whew.
and then I went into Best Buy. I was like, "Yo, you don't happen to have a Switch?" And then they were like, yeah, we do. And I was like, what? I thought these were sold out everywhere. And then the guy was just telling me that people assume that it's sold out, so nobody's been showing up to ask for it.
Well, because they were scarred from the Wii, because the Wii was actually sold out.
Yeah.
That you couldn't get nowhere. Like I said, I went to 3 different EB games trying to get it, and I couldn't. And I just settled on the 360, and I'm okay with that because I love the 360. But my main goal was the Wii, and I could not. It was nowhere. It was nowhere to be found forever. So I feel like they've been recouping since then. And then obviously with the Wii U not performing the way it was supposed to.
I mean, but even the Wii U felt like they were trying to do something different. And then they took everybody's favorite part of the Wii U, and then they made it into a console, which was genius. I liked it. But then this one just feels like, I don't know, man. It doesn't. This feels more like a corporate decision
Yeah.
than it was for like gamers. Like, we're gonna make $80 games. We're gonna re-release
Mm-hmm.
uh, the same thing, but a step more powerful. And then we're gonna make the games $80. We're gonna raise the prices of the accessories. It just felt more like, let's just cash in on the Switch 2 while we can.
Yeah.
Because realistically, like, how much they can't get another 10 years out of this, I don't think. No.
Well, so and here's what I'm thinking. I've always thought that like whether you want to say rivalries or this or whatever in game companies, I feel like Nintendo, even though they've been this, oh, we're the family friend company, I feel like they've always been wanting to show people like, we was the first to do this and we want to be on top. Like
they the jump man of
they like we the first to really
Jordan.
be here and we want to be on like we tired of y'all. Like I said, we love what you do, but then at the end of the day, everybody clowns Nintendo for whatever reason, right? But they have the best catalog of IPs. They have the most innovative games. They are cemented in history, so they keep trying to show people.
And sometimes
I
people forget.
feel like with the Switch being such a domino, just like that was crazy. Now the stockholders are looking. Now everybody's looking. It might become the greatest console selling of all time.
Yeah.
It might just edge out the PS2 finally. I feel like it might in the next few years. Like
Does it,
it's
I don't-
just
I don't know.
behind.
Does
It's
it- does
literally
it-
just behind.
So do we count the Switch 1 and the Switch 2?
No, we
In
don't.
one?
We
Oh,
don't.
okay,
We
okay,
don't.
okay.
But what I'm saying is
But
like
this is a brand new one.
this is the brand.
Oh.
Yeah, they at least they're labeling it as the brand new one.
But if
But
they called it the Pro, they could have beat them.
They
They
could
could
have.
have beat
They
them.
could have. But I feel like with the OLED doing what they did, half stepping like they do. How many Game Boy Advances are there? How many DSs were there? But I do feel like with the Switch's success, they were like stockholders, all these people, they have no chance to be themselves anymore. It was they did too well. So now, of
They
course,
gotta
the
do
stockholders
that.
are like, don't you dare add a third. Don't you dare make a flip screen. Don't you do Nintendo. Don't be Nintendo right now. Don't make it crazy because normally with them every generation you get something new. It's never this. They should have probably like done the N64 again, but no, they're like fuck it, GameCube. Like they should have done the GameCube again.
Those
They said fuck it, we.
failures. The N64 and the GameCube, but
But
I
we love
feel
them at
like,
the same time.
I
So
feel like GameCube was more powerful than PS2 probably because I remember
Yeah.
playing
it
Resident
was just
Evil.
the disc. It was the disc size. It was how weird it was.
Yeah.
It was all the stuff. There was always some weird in
Resident
Nintendo.
Evil 1 on the GameCube. Look, I remember that looking better than anything. The remake,
Yeah.
looking better than anything freaking PlayStation 2 had put out. I remember when 4 came
And
out.
people lost it. Everybody only talked about 4 on the GameCube for whatever
And
reason.
then when it came out for PlayStation 2, it didn't really look as good.
Yeah.
Um,
I really, you're right. I think people definitely got in their ear and was like, "Listen, you can't be Nintendo right now. I need you to make a
Yeah.
2.0 of something that worked really, really well, like,
Yeah.
really well."
But I mean, that's what it like $80 for Donkey Kong. I don't know, bro.
No, 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 no. We're gonna talk about the games. We're gonna talk about the games. Console wise, I'm very, very happy because I'm just re-downloading old stuff, and I'm able to play it way more, and I'm also looking at stuff that like got the Switch 2 update. $8 for a game is ludicrous. I probably won't buy any of their main titles, and to be honest, I haven't for a while. Like, other than Mario Kart, which came with, so it was technically $50, which is fine with me. So I bought a $50 game, and then like maybe Metroid Prime 4. Maybe I'll get that. To be honest, and maybe like a Kirby or something. I don't know. I don't care about it that much. What I care about is the ports. I care about the ports that are gonna come out for 60 and then be on sale 50% off in 2 months. Because they always do that. They all like it's like Pocket Steam. So there's always like a $10 off here, $20 off there. That's what I'm here for. Listen, if I can get Red Dead 2 for like $35 on the go.
I mean, no, I agree. I agree. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to like it if you're like big on Nintendo, but I bought a Steam Deck instead.
I steered away from it because I heard the battery life was trash. Seen people like,
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be walking around outside
nah.
doing the whole. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
I know there's a different version like the more expensive you get,
Mm-hmm.
the better the battery life gets. But I think then a lot of people, Nintendo fans like, oh, Steam Deck is trash, Steam Deck is this. Um the Steam Deck is not really meant to compete with Nintendo. It just
Yeah.
it's like it offers something different. Like a lot of my friends are moving away from consoles. A lot of them they're going to PC,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really have the space in my house to get like a whole PC set up. So the Steam Deck made sense. I could play with my friends because they're all really like, yo, games are getting too expensive. $80 for a game is ludicrous. They were also saying when GTA 6 comes out, that's probably gonna be 100. Then that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna open up the floodgates to like AAA developers thinking they big dick daddies, and then they could charge the next stuff, the 50th Assassin's Creed game for $100, or I don't know, Borderlands. There was that whole debacle
Yeah.
where the dude was like, real fans will pay $80, and then it turns out that he had to walk that back. Like I even think $70 is crazy.
No, how we went from 60 to 70 and nobody talked about it, and then it went from 70 to supposed 80 is insane. Because 70 was too much for me already. 60 was like, I get it. It's been 50. It was $50 for a while. $50 game. It was $50 since what? PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3.
PlayStation.
It was $50.
I
thought they were like 30 or 40 in PlayStation
I remember
1.
it being like 55.
Really?
95 or some shit.
I feel like I don't know why I'm remembering $30 or $40. I know, remember like Game Boy Color and Advance cartridge $30.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Yes, my dad got me Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
Brand new.
So yeah, 50 for at least the past 2, if not 3 generations. $50 was fine. 60 in like 2013 made sense to me. I'm like,
I didn't even notice it, bro.
I didn't either. It was like 60. All right, $60. Well, graphics are good. PS4 looks
I
nice.
remember when the PS3 came out, Metal Gear, the Metal Gear game that came with it was so big. I've seen places charging 70 for it.
Really?
Yeah, I remember thinking $70. That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy. But that was like the mom and pop Chinese store
Yeah.
that they used to sell games.
Or like a markup, like a little markup.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember thinking like, man, is it that good? Yes, it was. But the Metal Gear Solids of the worlds and the Grand Theft Auto 6s are few and far in between. But if you do it, you're gonna give these reasons. You're gonna give these companies a reason to even try.
Right.
And
Well, then what? So, and here's my question to that is like, well, what does that change for PC? Because if you still want to, one, you might not even get that AAA title when it comes out, because that's how game companies are fighting PC. They're gonna be like, it'll be 3-4 years before you finally get it, and then okay, I guess you'll get the definitive edition for $80, which I guess is the counteract, but you're still gonna end up paying full price to play it late.
I think now, like, I just think in the
And that's
kind of,
AAA alone. I mean, I don't.
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
And I think the kind of economy that we're in, and these tariffs,
Yeah.
and minimum wage not going up, and the companies wanting to squeeze every small penny that they can out of their workers and not give them what they deserve. I think gamers are just chill with waiting. I think the game
And
ain't
there's
going anywhere.
and that's true. There's more. There's way more games now. So it's like I got games that are 4 or 5 years on my backlog. I have not played. People are gonna hate me for this. I've not played Sekiro.
I haven't played it either.
Never played Sekiro. But I hear it's like, yo, you gotta play Sekiro. You gotta play. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Sekiro. My fault. Well, that too. But Ghost of Tsushima. I have not played Ghost of Tsushima. They say like it's one of the great, dude. It's Japanese Red Dead. You love Red Dead. Why don't you play Ghost of Tsushima? I just don't have time, and I missed out. Now this is where it brings me to the Switch. Why the Switch was so important for me was because at the time when I first got a Switch, I wasn't gaming. I had given up on my PS4. I was too busy. I was like, I don't got time to sit at the house.
Yeah, you a comedy guy.
I was doing comedy. I was working. Like I just didn't have time to sit down and play a game. I didn't, and I love games, but it got me out of games for like 2-3 years. Then all of a sudden they're like, you're telling me this is Xbox 360 ish quality, maybe a little bit more than that on the go. Never seen anything like it. Now I knew there was certain computer stuff there, just wasn't big into computers. And the Steam Deck, to my knowledge, had not come out yet. I'm pretty sure. And like when I bought it in like 2017, 2018. Now when it came out, I blew mad money on the Switch store, bro. When you were telling me, I could play
the points.
I was getting the points.
They removed that.
I had points. I was getting points, and then the sales. Because again, I wasn't on the computer, so I didn't know because I know Steam was the first to really be on that. Like, yo, you want to play this game that was $50 for $25 now? You want to pay it for oh, this is 85% off. I wasn't doing that because I wasn't sitting at the house. But I saw it on the go and I lost it. I blew way too. My Switch catalog is insane. To jump over, even though I know this is better. I know the Steam Deck is better. I know you can play all the Steam. I have no Steam categories. Like I got catalog. I got none. So then they mean I gotta buy the same game fifth and sixth time. Like I couldn't. I personally I can't do it anymore.
So I had a little issue with Steam, and then this is kind of like the drawback with Steam. So we placed the order for our Steam Deck. Boom. So then we was waiting for it. And apparently we had made the account, we put the money in, we did all that. What ended up happening was that we get an email from Steam, and then they were like, "Oh, we refunding you." So we was mad confused, like, "Yo, what they refunding us?" No, nothing, no explanation. We just got refunded. So and then I had to go on Reddit to figure out what was going on, and apparently you'll get refunded if you try and order a Steam Deck if you're not a veteran Steam account holder. So
wow.
So if you don't got hours played, or if you didn't buy any games,
so you can't start with the Steam Deck. Be like, I only want to do Steam on the go because that's what this is for.
Yeah, like if you don't have a Steam account prior, if you had just created one and placed your order, yeah, they're gonna bang it on you, and that's what people on Reddit were telling me. And look, I don't know if this is right or not. I don't know anybody else's experiences. Maybe you made a brand new account, ordered one. I don't know, but this is what happened to me. Before people in the comments say, "Oh, this is just me."
Everybody got their own experience, but if that happened to you, that's one time. To my personal opinion, that's one time too many.
And it got worse.
Yeah.
So we got it through PayPal. They give the money to PayPal. PayPal gives us the money back, but then PayPal takes the money back out of the bank account, and we were waiting for the refund so we could buy it again. So then we called Chase. Chase was like, "Oh, yeah, something happened with PayPal. We got to put a ticket in and investigate it." And then I'm like, "Why can't you just give me the money in the meantime while you figure that out?" All right, whatever.
Right.
Because this is like $600-700.
Right. And also so price point too. That's another thing. What's Switch one was what, $300? $300?
Yeah,
Not bad. This, and I get it. This is a real piece. This is an actual PC. You know what I mean?
and it's
Like,
gonna save you money in
yeah,
the long run too.
and I get that. At the time, yeah, that price for me, it really is. It was just like I was I was rediscovering what back, like I said, like 2018. I was rediscovering my passion for gaming because I had the first handheld thing that I had seen that did what I needed it to do, and that was the Switch. So then I'm blowing mad bread on that, and I now it's almost like a cell phone thing where it's like, oh, I've been iPhone for so long, why would I jump? Or I've been, Android for so long. That's kind of what it was. As I saw this coming out, I was like, damn, it does look kind of cool. Like that does look really cool. And then I went on YouTube and dude was like, yeah, it's losing battery while I'm charging it. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, like what, like it's not working for me. And I still got too much money on the Switch. So then I just kind of like went my separate way. So yeah, the Switch 2 for me was just like, finally, we here now. Now, do I like what they're doing 100% of the time? Hell no. Like, even when they were like, when I was on the reserve list and it was like, first off, they didn't even answer me because I wanted to buy it directly through Nintendo at the time, whatever. And they're like, they didn't answer me. But then they were like, oh yeah, if you don't have at least a year of owning a Switch One account, then we're not gonna let you even be in the pre-order. And I was like, even that's weird. Like that's a little like, so I get it, but
Yeah, I guess that's the same thing with Valve because they straight up like refunded me, and then we had to wait a month to get our refund back, and then I had put the order in through my boy's account, but then now he got all my Steam points. So that's 40,000 in Steam. But they don't do anything. But it's my points. I want them.
But it's like gamer score shit, basically.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy like avatars for your account.
This is my struggle because I get that PC is, I get that that's where it's going. I understand completely that that's where it's going. It's just like one, I like older games. I have I have my catalog. I like throwing a disc in. I like doing all that stuff. And then I don't know if I really want to start over. Like I think I have like 5 games on Steam. I have like Among Us because my friends wanted to play.
You have a PC, so you don't really need the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
I think that's for just somebody.
But but I like it's for me. It really is gaming on the go. Like I like sitting down playing games. Like I'll sit, chill, talk. In my day to day, I want to play games, but I want to play games for 45 minutes at a time. Like if I can just, whatever. But
I see what you mean. I mean, I think this is good for people who have friends that play PC games, but they don't want to get like a PC, which was the reason why I got it. And plus, I don't have the room for it.
Now,
it came in today though.
It did. All right. How's it? Yeah. How's it?
I don't know. I didn't open it yet.
Oh, okay. Now here's man. To be honest, and this is where I'm at because I think I'm done buying consoles. Like Switch is probably the last console. I'm not getting any new home console. Like it has to be a hybrid. It has to be something that can go on the go.
I mean, see, I'm telling you, that's where it's going now.
Yeah, I would like Steam Deck. I think that's cool. My friends play Steam a lot. Like they're buying all the new, like whatever the weird RTS of the week is that get you the extra views on Twitch.
They had a console at one point, the Steam machine or some shit. They had a home.
Was that the one you put? No, that was what was the weird joint? Oh, fuck, I forget the name. It was the first streamable.
Ouya?
Maybe it was the Ouya. And it was like orange and white or something. Damn, I can't remember.
I think it was the Steam machine or the Steam box or some shit like that.
Like Stream console. No. Let's see if I see it.
I think you just passed it. Go up.
This joint. Is this Google's? Is this the joint?
Oh, that's the Stadia.
This joint. This joint where it was a dongle and a controller and you could play the game But the people was like the reaction because it's stream only, so the reaction time is so poor. Like they're like the button inputs don't match. It they were trying something and that shit was not
It's too.
supposedly.
It's too. That's too young.
It's too early.
Yeah, they had the right idea, but the internet wasn't cooking at that time. What
Yeah,
year was that? The 2014.
it was like 14 to 15. I remember they were like, "Yo, you hook it up. It's like Amazon. You boop, you hook it up like a Fire Stick, and then it's just a controller, and you can play all the catalog that we have." And
I remember when that came out. That was around the time where you were able to stream PlayStation games.
yes,
Like
like
that,
PlayStation had like a Twitch portal,
PlayStation
right?
had now like PlayStation Now or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I remember testing it out. I bought a month of it and I tested it out, and I was just like, yo, like this is garbage because you had to. It was streaming live, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why can't I just fake download the game and then when I saw that was coming out, and I'm like, if Sony can't do it, they can't do it. And
Yeah.
I was right. Like that was one of like the Ouya too. The Ouya was cool though.
And I remember that shit, I
Yo,
got
everybody hated that poor lady. Is Ouya.
OUI. Yes, it was.
Everybody was wilding on her.
What lady?
The lady, oh her. There
Her?
you go. Yeah, everybody was wilding on her. Look, it wasn't a bad idea, bro. Yo, bro, that poor lady, she took a fucking beating. Bro.
What happened? Hold on, wait. I don't remember this. I don't remember this. What happened to her?
Like she was kind of like the who's the dude that's that at Xbox, Phil Spencer,
Phil Spencer, or like a Reggie for Nintendo.
yeah, and that's what she was for Ouya. And they were just really over critical of it. And then like the Ouya was like a thing where like you could play mobile. It was a console for mobile games, right?
Candy Crush and all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could kind of see why everybody was like overly critical of it,
Yeah.
because at that time people didn't really like mobile gaming,
There was some pushback because that had become the new, yeah.
because that's when pay to win started coming up. Mobile really pushed that.
Yeah.
That battle
pass and like the
and
points, chests and extra.
that came from mobile gaming. So a lot of the journalists that interviewed her and like a lot of like people were very critical of the console, and the Kickstarter did pretty good. So there was people thought it was good, but um again, like it's just one of those things that
Well, I was trying to look at the button. What's the button? Oh, it's Ouya. That's
yeah,
the...
yeah. It's not, bro. It wasn't
That's
a bad
kind of
idea.
what's funny though. I have this controller at like a cheap like Nintendo Switch version of it. Like those little knockoff Nintendo Switch controllers you can get, the little like made in Taiwan or wherever.
Yeah.
Like, it's in that shape. So that's the first. I thought that was just like a weird design that they gave it to you in, but I didn't know that was the Ouya shape. That's funny.
But yeah, nah, the Ouya, it was a very cool listen, man, it was a cool idea. Um I think if they had like given it a chance, how much is it going for on eBay? I'm just curious.
A controller. Let's see.
The Ouya was cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and this is the console for it, or the stream device for it.
Yeah. Yeah. $100.
100 bucks.
I heard of some people like modding it or hacking it somehow, I remember, but I don't really know how they did it or whatnot. But it was cool, man. It's a piece of gaming history.
I would collect that just for
for
that
the
and the engage.
novelty.
Yeah, that and the engage just
Listen,
for
man,
novelty.
it's not the worst thing I've ever. It's not the worst console. Yo, bro, they were really treating it like it was. It was
It
the
was
fucking
it
worst.
was mainly because of the mobile game shit. But then now you look at Game Pass and all this other stuff. They have those types of games on there.
Yeah, but that's what they were pretty much trying to do.
Yeah.
But nah, man, you know.
Now here's my like my issue, right? Because I do want to play more. Like I want to play more with because all my most of my friends now are playing like on PC and they're playing online. Um, I don't know if I want to rebuy games, but what I am liking about like say Game Pass is like you are paying a subscription, but you just get to play the game.
How
So
much
I'm not.
is it?
It's like 15 a month. So it's
Wait, really?
yes, it's like
Oh, that's
15 a month.
crazy. I thought it was
I
gonna
think
be
I
like
have a, I think I have
30
a,
or
I think I
40.
have, no, for the ultimate. I think I have a free month card over there too. I'll let you try it out. I let my like one of my other buddies try it out because every time you get like a controller or something through Xbox, they always slide one in there. It's like
They,
crazy. I don't know
they
what it is. They give you like a free month of it just for whatever.
they used to put that into the Doritos.
Yeah,
Remember when they gave you the free 3 days of
yeah.
Xbox Live?
3 days of like damn, it was 3 day passes.
Man, I
It was
used to
like
buy
cell phone
mad
minutes.
Doritos.
It was like cell phone minutes. I remember that shit. 1 week of
Yeah,
Xbox.
and then it used to be like the AOL CD that you put into the.
Yeah, that or a little scratch off with the little ribbons on it. It's crazy. I that's but like I so it's like I know I'm paying 15 a month, right? But
Are
I
they
could
gonna
get rid
put
of
Game Pass on PlayStation?
no, and you know what? I honestly so what they're doing, they're releasing out certain games. They're releasing out certain games,
I
and I
guess.
thought they were gonna put Game Pass on the Switch. I did like a prediction for that last year. Who knows? The jury's still out. They might, but now seeing what they about to do, I'm gonna say no because, like I said, Game Pass is awesome. I can swap through all the games I want for $15. Now, I don't think I'll get a Steam Deck, but I'm seriously thinking about getting the what is it? Oh, LEX. Let's go to. I am definitely they. Did you see the review that they did for this? This
Yeah, it's just a ROG Ally with an Xbox button.
yes, and like, but they might be offering it cheaper than the actual. They might be offering it cheaper than the actual for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know. That don't make any sense to me. But uh, so yeah, boom. So they got it because they got their own portal. They got their own PlayStation portal. But this is supposed to be a dedicated device, not just like you got to be online to play it. It's not like an extension device like the PlayStation one was. This is supposed to be its own thing. Technology from ROG designed for Xbox, so it can run essentially its Steam store through its Game Pass Ultimate, whatever you want to call it. This looks very appealing to me because I'm already enjoying what Xbox can give me, but again, I
Yeah,
get that
but
on the go
if they're
feel.
gonna charge close to a rack, I don't
Well, that's the thing. So the rumor
know.
between
For
500 and 8. Five sound well. I mean, five will probably be for the S, right? For the S version.
is it more
But
powerful than the Steam Deck?
that I don't know.
Because if it's more powerful for the Steam Deck than the Steam Deck, I might just.
My thing is like I don't want to shell out for games. I get it. People want to own games, but I'd rather own a physical game than buy like a digital. And yes, I already did that for Nintendo, but it's just too late. Like I
That's
already
not even. But the rumors with that is like, that's not the physical game anymore. You just
so.
buy the case.
But the thing is, I've heard, so yes, but no. Like some games can be physical, but some games so that way they're not restrictive on what they can put. If the company, so if it's a port, if the company wants to not have their data restricted onto a chip, then they can opt out of it. But that doesn't mean that every game necessarily will.
Nah, but
If it's
even one game is that like
you,
that's
you're
enough.
absolutely right. I get it because it's kind of like a fake middleman for what we're already doing. I get that. I understand.
That means yeah, I don't know. It's just something about that me like knowing that like they could shut my shit off anytime.
My thing is, I get it, but they also have already been doing that. They always say, yeah, if you brick your if you mod this,
No,
if you
no,
do
no. I'm
that.
talking about just the
Oh,
physical
just
game,
just
just
because
the
they
physical
want to.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they could be like, yo, like you can't play it. You use a code. technically you don't own it. You just own the cartridge.
But don't we already do that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do.
So
But
I get it.
if
It's
you
kind of
buying
like
it physical,
it's a band-aid for what's already happening.
yeah,
It's not a real chip because the game is digital, but the game was already digital to begin with, which is a whole nother thing. I keep saying games need to come out with a comic book, but so that way you get something physical. Like that would be my runaround for people who want physical media, where it's like if you pre-order the game, you get an exclusive like comic design for this game, or like a physical a book, something that you
like
can
limited run games does.
yeah
They
like
give you the they give you the collector's edition, but there ain't no game in it.
ain't no game in
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
But I would prefer that as opposed to yes nothing and then yes a fake chip. So like, but the Xbox Portal basically looks appealing to me because I do want to play um this on the go. And honestly, it's fine on the cell phone. Like I can play it on the cell phone. And I have the backbone, but I also hate taking my case off to do it, and I also don't want to use my cell phone.
yeah, you don't want to engage.
I don't want an engage situation. I don't. Not at this level in the game. Maybe an engage
You
situation.
gonna buy
but not.
one?
I thought about it.
How do you stream that?
Camera up to it, probably. Yeah. Hey, people do that shit all the time. You know the dudes do gunplay, like you set it up with the camera, but you're just playing.
You gotta. I don't know, bro. There's gotta be a way to stream it directly.
Yeah, there is because you can actually do that with the PSP. You
PSP.
Can, yes. So there's that little whatever that joint is at the bottom. Somebody made like a basically like a YBG the RGA OBGYN to the converter. So basically it's a hookup. You gotta click this into the OBGYN converter, then put that in this, then put that in the HDMI converter, then do it. But then yeah, you can play.
See, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now they need to do one for this for the Engage. How much are the Engage games? Like, do they go for a lot of money? What is the market for the Engage?
Well, I was at Video Games New York. Shout out Video Games New York.
Iran, that's the top search.
Yeah, the Iran. Yes. Listen, I'm trying to figure out if I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, I'm really like, is it happening? Can I call out? Can I just be chill? Like, what's
you put Yankees games?
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Oh yeah. This is a while ago.
This is the midsummer slump.
Yeah, it's a while ago. Yeah. What was Engage? Is it Engage or Engage? Whatever. Engage Games. But I was at Video Games New York. It was like some shitty games, but it was like $10-15.
Yeah, but the good ones.
The good ones, yeah.
The good ones might be $500.
Got football. Oh yeah. What
You
is
see it? I told you.
What is this? Elder Scrolls
Elder
Travel? What the fuck? What is this?
Oh yeah. I think Engage might have had an Elder Scrolls.
Yo, that's crazy. You're not telling me this really happened. That's crazy. There's an Elder Scrolls game I have not played. That's wild.
See, that's why we gotta.
Oh, I gotta see how this plays. That's crazy.
Elder Scrolls Travels Shadow Key.
Shadow Key 240. Let me see what we're working with. Ooh, this should look like it look like 2. It look like Elder Scrolls 2. Daggerfell. We got Daggerfell before this, and they got multiplayer. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, man. For that. That's wild. $30, $70. Call of Duty. $25. Pandemonium. I don't know what this is. What's this?
The fuck is that?
What is this?
Is a Nokia game? The most.
Engage Arena? What it do though? Like what's the? Is it Quake?
It's the Smash Brothers, but for Engage.
Yo, alright, just...
Only on Engage. That's.
I'm trying. Come on, let me zoom. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is their Tekken. It's like Engage Tekken.
Right, hold on. Let me read the back.
Yeah.
We gotta do it old school.
Yeah, old school.
On top of the global ranking list, there is room for only one. The revolutionary fighting game provides mobile fighters around the globe with a possibility to change the world order. Enjoy the breathtaking full 3D graphics of 14 real locations from around the globe. Create and customize your fight using hundreds of motion capture Jet Kundo moves. Use combos and capture your opponent's moves. Do you have what it takes to become a legend? Become the one?
Wow, you can unlock moves. Everybody got signature moves you can unlock.
Bluetooth multiplayer.
Yo, single player, multiplayer, Bluetooth online options.
Let me see what
What is it?
what the what the inside looks like or whatever. That's crazy.
And it's got the stairwell heading down. Wow, I didn't know they had their own Tekken. And they were really trying for it. See, this is how you know they were like.
So this is the first handheld to go online.
Yeah, looks to be.
What came out first? The PSP or the N-Gage? Right?
N-Gage was like a year before. Yeah,
oh, okay.
N-Gage was like.
So they were the first. This was the first mobile to go online. This was the first handheld to go online.
The fact that you could capture moves. I see why this is $200. That's a very unique.
Yeah, it's unique like a niche
of its time. Yeah,
that makes sense. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, games.
Sonic.
69. Yeah, he did that on purpose. That's crazy.
That's sealed.
Yeah, oof.
That's sealed.
That's sealed.
Send that to CGC, get it graded. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad price for a sealed game, and it's Sonic. You know, those Sonic heads gonna be going crazy.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
I have to
see if he's still selling. See if he's still selling.
Oh yeah.
Xanadu.
Fuck is that?
More online features.
That's sealed. Oh, that's why it goes fast.
Yeah. But again, multiplayer.
That's kind of. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Crash. Okay, Crash Kart. Crash is always Crash. I actually enjoyed Crash for a while. I don't know if I want to
play a racing game.
Yeah.
Because that might be awful. I might be moving at like 2 frames a second.
Yeah. You ever remember playing like Game Boy Advance racing games?
Yeah, the Nintendo ones were good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the Mario Kart ones. Yeah. Ooh, Ashen. All right. Came out 04. Sealed. What's it about though? Oh, it's black. It's probably black or like Counter Strike. Gothic and Alien Cityscapes. Yeah. All right, so they had some games. They had a little collection. What's the N-Gage now? $100. You can get the whole. You can basically get the best of for.
You could get
like $400. You can just like, all right, this is it plus like some games. With Tony Hawk. So with Tony Hawk.
And a SIM card.
And a SIM card in the bag and the little charger and all the fixings.
That's just.
Alright. Put it on the list.
I can't believe
we'll put it on the list.
Nokia had the fucking audacity to make that.
Bro. They were balling out of control for a while though. Nokia was they had money. They had money to blow and they blew it all right.
You want an N-Gage promo hat for $150?
Oh yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I can go to dude in the mall. Get that done. Get done real quick. Oh, let me see what they Spider-Man 2 was looking like though.
Oh, that's sealed.
But you're not gonna show me the back of the box? How dare you?
Imagine you get Tobey Maguire to sign that.
Dare you? Yeah. How much you think that's going for then?
With his signature on it?
Yeah.
I would say graded.
Graded? Yeah. A little bit. A nice little mint.
You get like a few $100 depending on the grade, like several hundred. Like it'd be like 5 4. That's like like my nigga, how you got?
Rare on rare.
Yeah, like
Because you
got,
going up, you in the street, you got it in your pocket because you don't know where you're gonna meet Tobey Maguire anymore.
No.
Like he's not. You're not. You know, like it would have been a weird situation. And you're like, I got nothing to sign on, but this copy of you.
You see him at a convention, at Fanatics event.
Ah, there you go.
And then you bring him the fucking the obscure piece of history that's sealed.
Yeah.
Then you grade it.
The Roots. I thought it was like the Roots, the video game. Like your Roots got a game out, but nope.
I didn't realize they had so many fucking games.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is like their Diablo. Engage Diablo multiplayer 4-player. Damn.
So almost every game had a multiplayer.
Had a multiplayer function. That's crazy, man. Bravo, Engage. You did your thing. Marcel Dressley, Pro Soccer. I don't know. I thought that was a boxer. What the fuck is that? Play with them.
I don't know who. I don't follow soccer. So I guess the Grail for Engage is the Elder Scrolls.
The Elder Scrolls game, because that is why I didn't even know that existed. Which is wild. Like,
what does it look like? Like, pull up
some Let's Play.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna try to see. I was actually gonna say because I didn't know how you was feeling on Nintendo, but I do want to see this. I didn't know if you could see.
I didn't see that. I
kind of want to watch it just to see. But
I love Donkey Kong.
And have you caught the fighter for Marvel, the Marvel fighter joint? Did they come in out with? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's coming.
I was more surprised that Marvel finally stepped away from Capcom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did step away from Capcom. Yeah, because they haven't done a Marvel Capcom in a minute. Why? Why is that? I wonder.
Really?
Capcom?
The Marvel's Capcom 3 was not it.
No, I know it wasn't, but that's one bad game out of two. Like, what they've done, I mean, because the history outweighs it. I feel like that one. 3 wasn't great, you don't get me wrong, but like, everybody gets really a mulligan. Everybody gets a mulligan. Everybody gets one mulligan. Street Fighter's had like 2 mulligans.
And I just think Capcom, like, they were fumbling all their collabs. They fumbled Street Fighter 3. They fumbled Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
I heard that was good, but nobody knew about it.
No, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good? Okay.
Because they were supposed to do 2 versions of it.
Ah.
Remember, they were supposed to do the Street Fighter version. They were supposed to do the Capcom version. And then they were going to do the Tekken version.
What you mean?
Like, they were going to do actual Tekken style Street Fighter.
I thought that's crazy because I thought what was maybe I misread or heard this, but I thought what was so good about the game was that both play separately the same. Like you could play like the button layout is specific to the brand that you playing.
Yeah, I don't really remember, but I remember there was like a gem system, and then you had to like.
Okay. I guess so like just the overall way you play is different.
Yeah,
for each one.
yeah.
And they just didn't do that.
No. Damn. And then they released like screenshots of the Tekken version, and people were more excited for the Tekken version than the Capcom version. They just fumbled it. Then Capcom fumbled Tatsunoko versus Capcom by only putting it out on the Switch, and they didn't even have Samurai Pizza Cats.
I didn't even see that, and I now want to play it if it's on Switch, but I didn't even know.
You didn't know about?
No,
Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Nope.
Yeah, that was a thing, and then it was only a Wii exclusive, and it's like, why would you do that? But now there's rumors that they're gonna re-release it, and Disney no longer owns the rights to Samurai Pizza Cats.
So they're gonna actually add them in there.
Who knows? Who knows? That's
or DLC.
Yeah, that's what fans theorize.
But either way, you don't think they could have got one?
Nah.
One more?
I just think that they've been doing it with Capcom for so long.
And also Disney can stand on its own legs now, apparently, with all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that it was very good that they went in another direction.
I got one that's on so good.
Character creation.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see what it's like. So Assassin. So it was saying like war had broken out in Hammerfell, and something we the people that live in the shadows, but it looked like you can't fully customize the classes. You just gotta pick one, go for it. Which, and I get it because it's on a cell phone, so it's like you can't really make it to some. So,
You gotta go for the gusto.
yeah, let me see what they got. Oh yeah, this is arena.
Wait, you can.
Oh, you can?
Oh, wait, this is just arena but ported.
I think it is. It's basically kind of like arena or like Daggerfell. Like, yeah, this is a little more than Daggerfell, like a tiny bit, because it's some 3D. There's some. Yeah, it's a cell phone game.
Yeah. This looks for 2004.
On the go. Oh yeah, no, you'd have been stunned. Cause look, there's a little bit of. There's some polygons. There's some polygons going on. There's a couple.
It look like a P1 a little bit.
Yeah.
This look like early P1.
Yeah, I'm playing medieval. Cause the rat, see the rat's got. Listen, he got shape. There you go. Dungeon. I want. Can I see the map? You gonna give me the map? You see that? Loading another game. Cloud cover, okay. I don't know.
It looks better on the smaller screen on the other side.
Yeah. No, it'll look way better here. Yeah, I just got the screen stretched out. And then on a small screen also. On a what was that, like a 2x2 inch display? It's crazy.
That probably looked better than this. But
just for us, just so yeah, this probably was heat when it came out. Missions, no draw distance, but that's fair.
Now that looks cool, man.
Yeah, that
for
is
a cell phone game. If you have pulled that out on the bus or on the train,
and it was a backlit screen, right?
Yeah. Was it? I don't know.
That's what I'm like. If it was
it's a
backlit,
cell phone, I would assume.
Yeah. Backlit screen, that'd be crazy.
PSP had one, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, had to. Too powerful.
Yeah, this is cool, man. For a cell phone game.
And because the thing is, like, I like this game franchise for the lore, and I'm like, damn, I'm missing out on lore right now.
You are missing out on lore.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what the hell is that?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, getting jumped. 3 characters on the screen at one point, at the same time. That's not bad.
All that animations and shit. No, it's not.
It's not bad. They taking a little bit of turns, but like in 2003, this probably would have blew my mind. Fighting 3 people at once. You get a phone call.
I wonder how that worked.
I do too. Did it pause the game? Was the cell service like, would it go straight to voicemail for you? Like if you online playing a game?
The only person I could ask is my cousin because he had an engage.
Hit him up like,
yeah, I actually am.
How much?
I'm a.
Was like, yo, remember when you had to engage? I was playing it.
I'm gonna ask him right now. I don't even talk to him like that.
Oh, this is a way better play out. I should have done this one
first.
Meta?
This dude had the simulation where it looks like. Because he stretched out the screen.
Oh, last active 7 minutes ago.
There you go. Hit him up. Yo, what was your engage like? So that's why it looks so bad, because they did stretch it out for widescreen. But this is how it would have played.
Oh, that looks. That
Yeah,
look. Oh, oh, that looks cool.
yeah,
That looks cool.
yeah, yeah,
That looks cool. That looks way better.
yeah. It's way better.
You see,
Oh
man, yeah,
man,
that's like a PlayStation One.
yes. Just vertical, like, and like how it is now, where everybody wants things vertical because of the cell phone. That's not bad. Like even the frame rate on the zombie, like playing that on the go would have been.
That looks good.
He's like,
It looks good.
yeah.
It looks good. I posted on his wall. He's probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" This is the first time I've said anything to him in almost a decade.
I do want to check out this engage fighting game.
Oh, what was it called?
I can't remember what it was called. It was just like engage arena. That's what it was. Engage arena.
Go back to the eBay. I'm on eBay. There it is. Called Game One.
Oh, one. Yeah, because it was called one something. Yeah. There you go. There we go. Yeah. See this. This is how we have to. This is how you have to stream. You have to stream it. Damn, where he at?
Yeah, Bomberman on that.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, what if you just mod it? Maybe you can mod the engage.
Can he mod it?
Get like a master chip.
I think he did mod. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then that's the goal. Dang, even look at that. That's pretty smooth.
That is.
Actually, not like it's not unbearable.
Oh wow, that looks cool.
Yo.
That looks cool.
Yeah. And all these characters, like, I wonder if this was customizable or this is just your own. His name Cuddy? His name is Cuddy. Cuddy and Anarchy.
It looks like he plays like Tekken,
Yeah.
but just like a shittier, like a
Just
less.
shittier, yeah.
Looks like he plays like Tekken 2.
Yeah. Like on the arcade. Like they just took the arcade screen from you. My thing about this is they were saying like there's signature moves that you can steal and add to your repertoire. That's kind of cool because then there's like a Pokemon like trading aspect to it.
They both doing the Bruce Lee style.
They are, yeah.
Jet Kundo, Jet Kindo, whatever.
There's one. It looked like on the cover you could fight a bear or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, where's the character selected at?
Those graphics look pretty good for 2005.
Yeah, it's not bad. Damn, the Engage was small though. Like look at his thumbs versus the.
No, but at that time, like smaller was better.
Yeah.
Like if you had a small phone, you was high tech.
This is true, but he's pressing four buttons. He could be potentially pressing four buttons at once right now. I don't know. You got the dexterity got to be. Oh, stick to it.
What
I want to check the character select menu. That's what he was at.
whole thing?
Yeah, let me see what this was. Cuddy. Street Fighter Cuddy. Oh, I guess that wasn't a. It looked like character selector. Well, we will await your cousin's response, and
It said he was active 7 minutes ago.
there you go. You know he gonna pull up. He gonna pull up.